Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I will be showing you this Mobicel cloud-based smartphone, and this is actually in collaboration with Vodacom, so shout out to Vodacom. This is the box. It is officially called the Mobicel S4 4G cloud phone, and yes, that is quite the mouthful. These are the features of the phone: 128 megabytes internal storage, 48 megabytes RAM, 1000 mAh battery, rear camera, dual SIM, 4G LTE, and these are the applications that are available. Now, out of the box, we do get this micro USB charger and also these, can I call these earphones? This is literally one ear. I have never seen this before, but yes, that is what we get. And the phone itself, nothing too special about how it looks. Like I said, it's Mobicel. It's got a camera. That is the speaker. The USB port, 3.5 millimeter jack. This is the torch, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It also does have a memory card slot, so that is pretty nice. I don't know the maximum storage for the, or rather the maximum size memory card that is compatible with this phone. Mine is a 32 GB and it is working just fine. So as you can see from the home screen, it's pretty normal looking phone, nothing too much to it. As you can see, I've got my Telkom SIM card in there. I did mention that it is in collaboration with Vodacom, so it's actually not network locked. I haven't tried Cell C or MTN, but I can safely assume that it is not network locked because I do have my Telkom SIM card in there. So now looking at the phone, you've got your standard brick phone apps. You've got messages, call log, contacts, multimedia. You've got tools such as calculator, torch, etc. You also have Bluetooth, and it does work really well with Bluetooth earphones. So if you want to use this to listen to music, it does work really well. You also have some games, but the games are quite weird because you only get 5 free trials, and then after that you have to buy, as it says here, and it costs 10 Rand plus the cost of 1 SMS, and it's valid for 30 days, which I think is ridiculous considering most phones like this come with free games. So yeah, but those are the games. No Snake, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You also have the radio, you have the internet, which is quite similar to the types of to the internet rather that we had on our old phones. You can't just go in there and start searching. You have to say google.com and then start searching. So yes, not very convenient. You also have the profiles, normal and silent. There is no vibrate, which is very weird for me because I hate having my phone on sound, but I also don't want it on silent, but you know. This is the settings. You can switch off your data service if you want to. I'm assuming that will help save battery. I can't say that I've noticed any difference, but it's there just in case. You also have voice over LTE that is enabled for both SIM cards. You've got your standard security settings. You've got your display settings. You can change your wallpaper, idle display, which is pretty much the home screen that you saw. You've got screensaver. I have mine, which was the Arsenal one. I think you saw that as well. This is the brightness. It does get very bright, but I've got mine on the lowest setting. Keypad backlight time, which I think is self-explanatory. It's how long the keypad will stay on, or the light of the keypad will stay long after your last key press. You also have auto lock, which is also self-explanatory, I think. You've got your phone settings. I want to show you guys how quickly the battery drains on this phone. When I started recording, we were at 100%. It's already on 96%. It's only been 4 minutes. But to be fair, I think it drains quicker from 100 to, let's say, 60%. And then from 60 to 0, it is actually quite slow. I don't know why that is, but yeah. And yeah, pretty much your standard settings. You've also got files. Yeah. And just to show you how the music plays on this phone, I'm just gonna play something just to show you like the speaker of the phone. It's an okay speaker. I think the sound is quite okay. This is the interface of the music player. What I find very annoying is that you can't really list all the music. This music list thing is actually more like a playlist. So you have to manually create playlists, and you can't list the songs that are playing or in the folder that you're currently playing from unless you go back like this. But if you somehow exited, like let's say you exited like this, and then you go to the music to play again, there's no way of actually viewing unless you manually go back to the file explorer. And yeah, which it is kind of annoying for me, but it is what it is, I guess. Now to the main event, which is obviously the cloud phone. It is here as one of the apps, so you simply click on it. You obviously need data. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, which is a bit of a bummer to me because you always have to have mobile data, which is, most of us tend to have Wi-Fi more than we have mobile data, so it is what it is anyway. Gets the job done. Takes a bit of time to open up. And I will say, because the RAM is very small, there are times when maybe you've been listening to music and then you want to go to the cloud phone. It will say not enough memory to open. If that happens, you just switch off the phone and switch it back on. Then you will get in no problem. Okay, we are now in the cloud. You will notice that there is no app store, so what you see is what you get. You've got Facebook, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, weather, maps. This is 2048. I think everyone knows that game. We've got Wikipedia, BBC, Instagram Reels, Instagram. This is Cricket Buzz, Pod LP. I will show you guys the apps. Do not be afraid. We've got Send Loops, YouTube Music, and a bunch of games. This is Flash Score. We've got X, headlines for the news, and a bunch of other games. And now let's get into the apps. This is Facebook. You cannot check your messages here because it requires you to have Messenger, and obviously there is no Messenger on this phone, but we can do pretty much anything else. Those are the Facebook stories. Okay, took me way out of Facebook. But yeah, you can pretty much do anything. You can scroll. You cannot react to posts. You can only like them. But yeah, other than that, it does work quite well. You've got 2048. I don't think I need to show you guys that. You've got YouTube, which does work quite well. I am logged in, as you can see. That's my I love Nigerian movies. That's my account there. So once you log into YouTube, it automatically logs you into YouTube Shorts and YouTube Music, which I think is very nice because you don't have to keep logging in and logging in. So obviously, do not expect amazing resolution. You can see the kind of phone that you have. This is your YouTube video, but we are losing some quality just from me recording. It doesn't look this bad in person, but my phone doesn't have amazing camera quality either. So yeah, but this is how the YouTube videos look. You can adjust the sound by pressing the left or right navigation key. It is buffering a bit. I guess my network is not the best right now. You can like, share, well, you can't really share because you can't share to anything. But, oh, you can share to Facebook and X. But yeah, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment, you can save to your playlist. So pretty much everything works. And then you've got the weather. Okay, now it's displaying Pretoria. I'm not actually in Pretoria. I am close to Pretoria, but yeah, I mean, close enough, I guess. You also can manually add the city that you're in. And you see how the battery has dropped already. Let's just go for Cape Town, Cape Teasy. If you know, you know. Cape Town. There we go. So now every time you open the weather app, you will have this default location, which is apparently identified by your GPS. And then you will, when you press the navigation right key, you will have the location that you have entered, in this case, Cape Town. And it shows you the weather in 3-hour intervals, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the weather. You can change to Celsius or Fahrenheit depending on your preference. We also have the map, which I wouldn't recommend using because it really, I don't know, it doesn't really work, because for most of the things that I do search, they don't come up even though they're like common places. So yeah, we've also got Wikipedia, obviously. Yeah, you can search up whatever you want. You've got the BBC News, which pretty much shows you the headlines. I don't know what this menu is about. Or you can sign in also. I don't have a BBC account, so. You also have Instagram. I actually couldn't log into Instagram because my main account is used through Facebook, and I tried to create a new account just so I could test this out. But every time I tried to log in, it said I couldn't log in. Apparently my network is not good. I don't know. So I will try again before I upload this video. If it works, I will show you guys the interface. Oh my gosh, I skipped TikTok, my bad. Let's go to TikTok. The thing with TikTok, just before I open it, is you can view videos, but you cannot leave a like, you cannot leave a comment, you cannot save. Literally all you can do is view, scroll, and move right along. I did manage to log in, but that was kind of a hustle just because of the interface, which you will see now. But it does work. You also can't search for anything. Okay, so you have to go like, oh my gosh, you have to like quickly press before you see the, you have to like click that icon. This is my account. You saw how quickly those notifications, not notifications, those buttons, they were there, but they quickly disappeared, so you can't really do anything. Okay, now let's get into Instagram Reels. It's literally just Reels, nothing else. So same as TikTok, you can't comment, leave a like, or do anything. So yeah, you can only watch, you also can't search, which is also the same for YouTube Shorts. You also can't leave a comment or anything. You can only scroll. So yeah, but it works. It works. This is Cricket Buzz. Apparently South Africa is currently playing with Bangladesh. It looks like South Africa is winning. I don't know. I don't follow cricket like that. But yeah. You also have YouTube Music. Okay, I don't want to show you my music taste. it's a bit embarrassing, but yeah, it does work. That's what I'll tell you. And if you do have Spotify and you would like to listen to your playlist, there is a website that transfers your Spotify playlists to YouTube Music. It can transfer to any platform, really, even vice versa. So you can do that on a computer, on a laptop, and then listen to them here if you need your playlists. Otherwise, there is no Spotify here, obviously. This is a game, I believe. I have never gotten the hang of it. But yeah, this is the game. I'm sure most of you know it. And we also have this app with a million podcasts. This is exclusive to the phone, and yeah, it has pretty much all your podcasts, and you also can save like these two. These are saved. So you basically just come here and you say subscribe, and so they show up at the top of the menu every time you come online, just like that. And the podcasts do work, but the thing I've noticed is that every time your phone is idle, it does lock based on the time that you set in the settings. So I would suggest putting your auto lock on like never, if that's an option, or the highest amount of time, and then just, as you can see, it does play. There is no sound. I think I muted it sometime.
It gets even better.
Yeah, everything works. These are just other games. Okay, you also have headlines. I don't really follow the news like that, but yeah. You also have Flash Score, which shows you the latest scores. Oh yeah, there actually is pretty much every sport that you can think of. Yeah, like there we go. Chelsea lost. We've got Wolves, Man City. And yeah, that's pretty cool. You also have X. I don't use X, so unfortunately I can't try it, but I'd like to think that it works. Like I said, these are just games. Also, yeah, and pretty much solitaire, bowling, video poker, word search. I think for the price point, I really wouldn't be disappointed with the apps that are available. I think the main thing for especially a South African market is that there are no, or rather there is no WhatsApp. I know a lot of people rely on WhatsApp, but for the price point, I would say that what this phone offers is above and beyond. There is no way that you could imagine in your wildest dreams that a phone like this would allow you to watch YouTube and scroll through TikTok I mean, granted, you can't search for anything, but still, YouTube works perfectly. Facebook works perfectly, except for messages. And yeah, I really think for this price point, it is an amazing phone. It is 250 Rand. I actually got it for 200 Rand. Yeah, I got it for 200 Rand. It does come with a Vodacom SIM card. Somebody tell me this. How is it that I got the SIM card brand new out of the packet? As soon as I switched on this phone, calls started coming in. Like literally immediately, calls started coming in. Riddle me that. But anyways, it is a 250 Rand phone. You can find it at PEP or online on the Vodacom website. I think the price might depend per store, but the official advertised price is 250 Rand. I just want to show you guys now the battery. Look at that, 66%. And it hasn't even been an hour. There's actually this really cool app called LED Banner, and as the name suggests, it allows you to create a banner with LED lights. You can set up whatever text you wanted to. There in the settings, there actually are several colors. I've got mine set to green. It's got red and blue, violet, pink, white, orange, lots of colors. And make sure you follow what the banner says for good luck. Thank you guys so much for watching this video to the end. And yeah, catch you on the next one. Bye.